tonight on the BLC podcast. It's Fredcation Part 2, intro Part 2, and everything else you ever dreamed of if Allan doesn't fuck it up. Welcome to the show.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Allan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to what promises to be an episode of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
There you go.
Hopefully episode 148. Maybe not. We'll see. We're so glad you joined us, and we can't thank you enough for your support on all the apps.
Yes,
All
those
TikTok
things.
and YouTube and all that. Well, subscribe to our
Twitter,
YouTube. You can always check us
Facebook.
out at blcpodcast.com. Facebook, or Twitter is dead, Fred. Only X remains.
I'll never call it that.
And of course, I agree. I love it. And of course, listen to us every single day on your favorite podcast platform.
There you go.
And then like and subscribe and tweet the show and tell us how great a producer Allan is, because that might be the only thing that saves his job this week. Even though he doesn't get paid for it, he's still going to get fired. It's hard to get fired from a job you don't get paid for, Fred, but he's
It's a
managed to
labor
do
of
it.
love.
He's managed to do it.
What is
And without any further ado, let me introduce Fred.
yes.
Hey, what's up? It's me. I'm here. 148. Allan.
What does
148.
148 mean?
148.
The show.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought it was like code.
Jesus.
I thought it was street code.
Yeah.
I was like,
148
I know, like,
on the
187.
motherfucking
Yeah.
car.
I remember that movie came out and like we went and saw it because Samuel Jackson. And when we walking out, I was like 187 on the, and everybody's like, you can't say that, dog. You can't. I'm
Say
like,
that, don't say that. Gonna
I'm,
get
like, I'm
you.
white.
Wasn't
This
that
is not-
was
not
that
an
Jeff
issue for me.
Goldblum? Was that
Was
Jeff
he in that?
Goldblum in that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
don't
think so.
remember
Jeff
now.
Goldblum.
It's been a
I
long
just remember
time.
like they were playing slap hands.
Slap hands.
Remember, the
Yeah.
game where
Yeah.
and my man was like he was like punching it with the rings on,
Yeah. I do that to my kids.
and the little guy was like, David, no. He was just like crushing his hands. Oh no,
God.
David, stop.
Poor guy. Poor
Yeah,
David.
you have to watch it. It's funny.
I'll try to watch it again. I'll try to watch it again.
David. That's a good
Well,
movie.
welcome to the show, everybody. We're so glad that you've joined us. So,
again.
guys, I got to tell you this. Arthur Miller said the best work that anybody writes is the work that is on the verge of embarrassing to them. And, well, Fred, this is going to be
Boy.
that.
We
So,
should get Pulitzers for this.
oh, we should be Joe Rogan-esque for sure. Because Fred and Allan, and I made sure not to tell you this. I made 1,000% sure not to tell you this before I told you this today.
Uh-oh.
So they're learning this as we go. It happened again.
What'd you
Once again,
got AIDS
Again.
it's been almost a year since it happened. And I'm not going to let you guess because I don't want you to guess because there's a lot of stupid shit's happening last year. But I was out.
Okay.
Yeah, again, you guys may know if you've listened to the show, I work in an arm of the real estate. So I was out at a property taking pictures again. And I was like, oh,
You got locked in the
Oh,
house.
yes.
no, not quite. I was like, oh, I really got to use the bathroom really bad.
Oh no.
And so I was like, well, this is like a business. Like, this should be fine. And so what sucks is I did so if you go back, and I don't know the exact episode, I'll figure it out as we go. But if you go back to that other episode, I was like, oh, I flushed it once, it worked. And then
Right.
I pooped and it didn't flush again. Guess what happened this time? The exact same thing.
Oh man.
So thankfully, I was by myself. I was able to get out of the building. And this is, like I said, I feel so stupid because this is so stupidly embarrassing for me. So I get out of the building and I'm like, I gotta flush this toilet. Like I have to, because this isn't like those other people where it was like some abandoned fucking warehouse.
Right.
somewhere.
Yeah.
This was like a legitimate business that like people were going to come visit and look at in the next couple of days.
They turned the water off.
Yeah. I was like, I gotta get this toilet flushed. So I was like, all right. So I was like, well, I was thinking, okay, so you remember back in the day, and sorry to be the toilet podcast already, but remember back in the day, Allan, and we used to do this when we didn't have like water or when our toilet didn't work. We would pour water into the bowl part, not the back part, but the bowl itself,
right.
and that the pressure would force it. Yeah.
Right. Force it
that
down,
doesn't apparently work anymore. So
what?
No, because so what I did, big brain on me over here, is I was like, I have some bottles in my car. I'll go to the other toilet, take the water out of the back of it, dump it into this one. It'll flush itself. Crisis averted, right?
Right.
So I did that, got my hands all grossed up. Did not work. So then I was like, okay, I'll go to the local grocery store here.
Right.
I'm the only one there. Like I said, I was like, I'll go to the local grocery store, grab a couple of gallons of water, and pour it in, and it should be fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Put those 2 gallons of water in, nothing happened.
Shut up.
No. Wow. And I don't know. I don't know.
Turn the sewer off.
So
that doesn't make sense.
Well, I know.
It works.
So I poured it again. I poured it in the bowl section, not the upper decker.
So are
section.
you flowing? You overflowing by now?
No. It keeps draining, like immediately draining out.
Oh, so it won't flush it.
So it doesn't have enough power to like flush. Yeah.
Right.
So,
It doesn't have.
So that was yesterday, and I was like, oh man, like.
Yeah, you got to put like.
Like all at once.
Yeah.
I don't remember that now. But so I was like, okay, well, I've already wasted money and time. I'm leaving. And I'll deal with this another day. So I left. I went home, I went back to work and then went home and realized like, shit, I was like guilt ridden because I was like, man, it wouldn't have been so bad. And again, kids, or if you're listening to this, please just ignore this. I ate a lot of chili these last couple days. And so I was like, maybe it's not that bad. And then I walked back. I was like, oh, it's terrible. It's worse than I could ever imagine. So there's no way that it's like not going to be there when they come to check out the place.
Right.
There's no chance. Yeah. So I told my wife, I was like, I'm going to wake up early today. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get this toilet to flush. So I filled up like every bottle of water I could find. Like I was like, I took like 5 bottles of water out there with me, like 2 1 gallons and a bunch of like 1 liters. And I was like, okay, let's learn from our mistakes. Let's put it in the back of the toilet and flush it like a regular toilet. Right. Lo and behold, it's like 6 gallons of water later, combined between yesterday and today, the toilet flushed. And now that in and of itself is embarrassing. But what's really embarrassing is I realized,
mad at you.
Oh, I'm mad at me too for that.
That reminds me of that meme, like the little black kid. He's like, you put water in the toilet and flush it?
Right? Right. You have a toilet? Well, no, what's worse though is like I realized on my way out this morning that this dude who owns it, which he should, has like he has a camera set up in here. So he has multiple cameras. So I don't know if he watches them. I'm sure it alerted him that there was motion in the place last night or yesterday afternoon and today. And he's like, who is this fat fuck carrying all this water? Why is he carrying all this water? So I told the guys who were
figured
like,
it out. He shit in that toilet.
I'm sure he figured it out. I have no doubt that he figured it out. So that's been how I started. That's how I started. Ended my day yesterday and started my day today with the revenge of the stupid.
No, I'm gonna get introduced. They're gonna be like, "Sir, this."
Oh
is,
no, I'm
the toilet guy.
I'm calling in.
The toilet guy.
I'm calling in sick forever. Like, and that was my thing. So I was like, this is where. So this is the conundrum that I'm in still currently. Is this morning I was like, should I tell them that I did like, in case the guy calls and asks why was your guy there again? Should I tell my guys that I clogged his toilet?
Only tell them when asked.
Right.
Only tell them when asked. Yeah,
right. And that's what
it's not like you did anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong.
If anything, I did things right.
You have no reason. Yeah, you have no reason to come forward. You just that makes you seem like you have a guilty conscience. If you be like, hey man, I just want to let you know I shit in the toilet and it wouldn't go down, so I had to do all this extra work and I was in there for a while.
I mean, I ain't gonna tell you, but if you ask me, I ain't gonna lie.
And so the worst part about
it is,
so the worst part about it is, and that wasn't the worst part, but this feels like the worst part, and this is why I was like, no, I'm not gonna tell him, is because while I was taking pictures of this place, because again I was by myself, I got a text from the guys who communicate with the guy, and they're like, hey, we just want to let you know you're doing a great job. We're going to take you out to lunch wherever you want to go on Friday. It's on us. It's an appreciation. And I'm like, you may not want to do that if I tell you that I shit this toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
And then ran to multiple locations to try and get it to flush and failed.
Just don't go out there and eat chili with them dudes, man.
No, that's what I told him. We're going for chili.
When I was about 14, 15 years old. And this didn't happen to me. This happened to my brother. We went to New York to visit family, and we went to church. And my brother went to the bathroom at the church and clogged the bathroom.
Oh.
And it overflowed, and it came down. And the bathroom was behind the pupil, the thing where the people were at, and the water came down and went down the hill and all that.
Oh.
Yep.
It's a miracle.
You remember that?
Which brother was that? Can you call out which brother?
It's Eric. Come on, logs Eric. Going down. It was Eric.
It's always Eric.
Eric did it.
One of the
you can always check out Eric on the NCIS podcast. That's North Carolina.
It's always Eric.
Check him out anytime. So so that's how my day started. Ended yesterday. Started today. And I was like, man, like, I don't even want to say anything that this happened again. But then I was like, I kind of have to. Like, how many people can say that they've made that mistake twice? 'Cause I can. I feel like a total idiot.
Yeah.
And I realized next time I go anywhere, I'm just going to poop before I go.
There you go.
Well, see, the problem was I had to do pictures of the place. So I spent like 25, 30 minutes in there taking pictures and stuff by myself.
Yeah.
And that's when it hit me, like at the end of that. So I didn't have an indication that was going to happen before it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So don't go into, apparently everybody turns off their water if they don't have someone in their building.
That's
Be warned, people.
Yeah.
Be warned, America. Now you know.
Yeah. Power
so
water.
Speaking of shit, Brad, how was the second part of your vacation?
Speaking shit. Shit. Nah. What shit? I wasn't giving shit.
Well, I didn't know. So I was just
good.
thinking that's called a segue.
That segue, yeah, it was good. It was all right. Yeah. We went back. If everybody remembers from last episode, I left my family and last time on the Black Liquor Collective podcast, Fred left his family in Gatlinburg.
And then became a star.
He left his family in Tennessee.
Hello, honey. I'm back from the Carolinas.
I have returned, dearest. Back to they want me back on Hatfields and McCoys again.
Yeah. I got called up to the big show.
That's right. We're actors now, dear. Fast forward to this day.
Right. I went back to I went back up there last Thursday.
See what was left of your family.
Right, man. And by the time that's when the heat wave moved in.
Sure.
So that area, it was like 94 degrees, dude. Like 94, 95
it's rough
degrees.
up there, man.
Yeah, it was terrible. But going back, my wife's van started to run hot. Like I'm in the mountains and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
so when you were going back.
Yeah, when I was going back. Okay. Yeah. We took the van up there and then I drove the van back.
Okay.
And so now I'm on my way back and the shit starts overheating and I'm like, fuck, man. So I turned the air off. Maybe, that'll help the engine not pull. And it brought it back down, but I had to ride the rest of the way, with the windows down.
I remember back in the day, you had to turn the heat on.
Yeah, you turn the heat on.
Yeah.
But so I get back up there, and then that day we went downtown. Matter of fact, that was like summer solstice. It was
first
summer
day of
solstice
summer,
that
kids.
day. Yeah, first day of summer.
I think
longest day of the year. And she decides to go downtown at like 5:00. It's like
go downtown.
Yeah. It's so sweaty down there.
Right. Either way, whichever downtown he went to, it was gonna be sweaty on that day.
Yeah. And then and it's every time we go on vacation in the summer. Every time we go on vacation in the summer, it's the same thing. Like everybody's miserable.
Yeah, dude. Nobody wants to do stuff.
Nobody wants to do shit in the fucking heat. And I told her, I was like, this is last year we're doing anything in the summer.
Yeah.
This is gonna be in the fall. But my daughter stepped in dog
last
shit.
year we're doing anything in the summer.
Yeah, for real, man.
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you.
My daughter stepped in dog shit, like right there on the sidewalk. This fucking people.
Well, at least it was everywhere. Hot dog shit.
Yeah. Gross.
I'm so glad it was steaming hot, Fred. Hooray.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it made it like soft. It was fucking fresh.
Yeah.
It's all over a fucking shoe.
Cleveland steamer.
Fucking nasty.
The Tennessee tornado.
So that was like last night there.
Tennessee Turdnado.
That's the new ride at Dollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys went downtown. You went to downtown Gatlinburg, where, like I said, we talked about it last week, where I was like, that's the one thing you can't miss. All of the trinket shops you've ever wanted. In your life.
That's it. We did get to see a guy make candy, like gross candy though. I think it was taffy. I don't like. It's that soft.
Where they pull it on the wheel, like they put it on.
Where they do it on the wheel. Yeah, taffy.
Saltwater taffy.
Yeah, it was banana. It was gross.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, it was banana. It was nasty.
Sounds like the whole trip was bananas to me.
So then, we check out the next day, and now
Allan
it's going.
Always gets it like 2 minutes later.
I missed it.
Sorry, you check out. I apologize.
No, I'll hear it. We checked out, and then on the way to Pennsylvania.
Right, straight from Tennessee to PA.
All right, Pennsylvania, man. Fucking 8 hours. That trip was okay. I slept most of that. So
okay. Well, you drove and slept at the same time?
No, she drove. I slept.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we get up there, and like the reason we went up there is her family was her mom's side of the family was having family reunion. So like they usually have one every year, but it's been getting less. It's been dude. So it's been getting less and less every year. Like this year, it was us. It was like her family with me and the kids, and another couple from Virginia. So like,
it's rough, man. It's rough getting the family.
Yeah. Old. So it was our job to like cook. You know what I'm saying? The hamburgers and hot dogs and shit. So like we did that shit and like ate. They did a little trivia. It was 50 steamed. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, am I supposed to like go in the kitchen or something?
Yeah, like not you.
Yeah, I was kind of sitting by myself too.
They're like, no, you're too close to the stage. Go to the back.
That was oh my god.
There's a reason we don't do this in February.
It's great. Look at 2 minutes. You got it.
Even this week for Allan's delayed reactions. So who won trivia?
My father-in-law did. I came in second though. In second. It was all 50s trivia, like who was the president in 56 and
Rutherford B. Hayes.
Name the top artist in 1950 and from Tennessee. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like who did Marilyn Monroe marry?
That guy, Arthur Miller.
Joe DiMaggio. Yeah, I got that one right. And that was later, man. But like, yeah, I got that one, and that was a straight guess. You know what I mean? I was like,
Elton Joe. And they're like, that is the correct answer, but he's a little too Jewish for us. Yeah. So everybody loses.
So yeah, like, so after we did all that, you know, my father-in-law, like, he's a dude. He's like, I ain't fucking sitting around here for the rest of this shit. He's like, he's like, hey, you want to go help me move a shed? I was like, yes, what? I do. I was like, it's 95 degrees out here. He's like, no, I'm gonna move a shed. I was like, oh yeah, we gotta go move that shed. I forgot about that. Yeah,
move a medicinal shed.
Yeah, no, he was like, let's get the fuck out of here and go to the bar. Like, that's his moving the shed. And yeah, so like we did.
He'd rather move a shed than be there.
Yeah. in 100-degree heat. After he just had his surgeries. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, when you stare at death in the face, you're like, I ain't got time for this shit.
I gotta fucking get out of here. I ain't got time for this shit. But no, they were cool people, but like, yeah, it was just not the scene, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he took me to like his local, and like he started like reminiscing, you know what I mean? Because he's like, this is the first time I've been in here since my surgeries. Well, not the first time, but he's like, you know, he only been in there a couple times.
Sure, yeah.
And he said, I think her dad's like, he's in his 60s. And he's like, I've been coming to this bar since I was 21 years, 18 years old. Because back then, yeah, he's like, you see these nicotine stains on the ceilings?
It's all me.
These fucking things are from the 60s.
I believe it, because you probably can't smoke in there now.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh, this is Pennsylvania, baby. Like,
I don't know how the rules are.
Yeah, this is Pennsylvania, man. That shit's wild, man. And he's like, see that plate right? There used to be a dartboard over there. Then it moved over there. Then it moved over there. Then it's back over here.
Like, God damn, this is interesting.
Like,
where are the shots?
It was great. No, it was great though, man. Like, because it was like a real dive. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's my kind of bar. You know what I'm saying? I don't like a fancy schmancy bar.
Well, that's where we met.
I want to be where the people at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to be with everybody. Like, I was kind of nervous. You know what I'm saying? I've been in there before.
See him dancing.
But like, I was a little nervous, and but like everybody was cool. Everybody was fucking cool, man.
Good.
And
drinking ICs, Iron Cities.
He said, no, he drinks Arnold Palmer's.
Oh,
he drinks
weird.
Arnie Palmer's, the iced tea. Like,
I know an Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, not like the actual drink. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
okay.
Yeah. But like my wife had called me, you know, she was a little mad that we left. You know what I'm saying? So like he was like
a little.
I left there with all.
So not okay. So yeah, not everybody left. Just you and him left.
Yeah, just me and him, and
that's awesome.
and my brother-in-law. But like his wife, she was kind of mad at him. She said, he's like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bar with my dad and Fred. She's like, what? The fuck you are? She's like, I've had it up to here with these fucking kids.
Like, we'll take him with
him. He's been with him like all week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
at the thing. You know what I mean? So like, it's been a long week for everybody,
except you.
Yeah. I had a short week. What can I say? Yeah. It was my short week on rotation, and so he go. So he's like, yeah, the wives are gonna be starting to call here in a little bit. I know how this goes. We've been there about 2 hours. And he says, watch this. I'm gonna buy everybody around. I said, okay. So it was only like probably 10 people in the bar. You know what I'm saying? So he like,
it's not like, not breaking.
Yeah, it's crazy. This bar closes at I think it closes at 7 or 8. And this is Saturday night.
What is it, a VFW type of place? Or
I guess. I mean, it's a bunch of like old guys. There's a couple young guys in there too. Because eventually my brother-in-law did come up. You know what I'm saying? He did get out of the house.
He got released.
And then
he escaped.
Like, so he buys everybody around. What they do, if you do that, they give you little tokens. Like it has the name of it looks like a little poker chip. It has the name of the bar on it. And so then whenever you get ready to redeem your beer, you just give it a token.
Yeah.
And, he said, you know what thing about these tokens right here? He says, you can't leave the bar with them. Yeah, that's the unwritten rule, and that's how it is. So if you got a token, somebody buys you around, you got to sit there and drink it. You know what I'm saying? Before you can leave. All right. So a couple minutes later after that, my wife does call. And he said, how long y'all gonna be? I said, one more. Well, we're just gonna have one more beer. And then we'll be on the way. He's like, yeah, we're gonna have one more beer. We'll be on the way. So I redeemed my token, sitting there drinking my beer. I finish it. He's, sipping and talking, feeling good. Next thing you know, dude comes around. He throws 2 more tokens down on the. He said, "Thanks." You can't leave with him.
Yep.
I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "All right." Well, I was like, "One more beer." I get a beer. I drink it. Finish my beer. Here comes another dude. He throws 2 more on the table.
Oh my gosh!
He said, "This shit'll go on all night long."
He's like, we're all getting divorced, boys.
Yeah, and we did. Like, it was about 4 or 5 beers later before we left. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Like, best.
I love it. I love it, though.
Reunion ever.
It was the best. And quick story on the way home, you had to go through Virginia.
Yeah.
Virginia's got that long ass Highway 81.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking runs forever.
Geez.
Yeah.
Runs for fucking ever, man. You're on that thing like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we get on it. I'm like, let's go. You know what I mean? I'm fucking driving. I'm kidding. We hit a little construction. I was like, all right. So we're in construction for a little bit. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. I'm like, fuck, stop and go, stop and go. About 20 minutes like that. When we get out of it, no more cones and shit. Still fucking stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, stop. What the fuck is going on? Like, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? We're in that shit for like an hour. Just stop and go, stop and go. Fucking get up to the problem. There's a food truck pulling a smoker with like food in it, smoking. Like he's cooking. Doing like 35 in the right lane.
Oh, okay. So he is the issue. It's not like his truck is broken down.
Yeah, no, people are like going so fast and like have to merge into everybody has to merge into one lane. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, dude. I started to get out the car and take all the
get some ribs.
Get some ribs.
Like, what you got up there, man?
Hey, fuck, man.
In traffic, though, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, but take the back roads. Take a side road,
I know.
Man.
Don't take.
I mean, don't do that.
You know, you can't go that on the internet. Yeah, right. You know, if you
35 miles on the interstate.
Yeah, and it's Virginia. How the police are not on him? But Virginia is notorious for their police.
They are.
They clock speed by airplane.
Hell yeah! I own. I own 81.
You own it? Got paid so many tickets on it.
I paid so many tickets on it, man. I own it.
Yeah, that's my shit. Yeah, they ought to give you like a quarter mile. Like,
yeah, I own that in Interstate 78, man. I own that.
Our corridor.
Yeah, the OTV corridor.
Yeah, they got OTV rest area.
Yeah.
You know it is.
You open the bathroom door and it's a fart sound.
And they're like, this is the OTB Platinum Elite section of the rest area. Because you're Platinum Elite now.
I'm a Platinum Elite. Yes, I am.
Well, so you guys eventually made it home, thankfully.
Yeah, we made it home. I mean, yeah, it went from an 8 hour. We had it down to 8 hours and took it all the way up to 10, dude.
Oof.
10 hours, 2 extra hours.
Yeah,
dude, that's how it goes. Man.
Yep.
Well, 30, 45 minutes is normal.
Expected. Yeah.
Especially
when you have kids and you have, you're going to have to
right.
make
You got to stop.
They're going to get hungry every 2 miles.
Yeah, that shit, dude. But the traffic could never catch back up.
Right.
It just never would flow. You know what I'm saying? Not until we got into where Virginia Tech is and they opened up the 8 lanes. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Then you could and then people were getting off.
Yeah. And then by the time you take 77 down to the 85, that's it. Once you hit Charlotte, you're fucked.
Yeah. No, Charlotte wasn't that bad, man. Once I got on 85, it was good to go, man. It was.
Yeah, now you know, Allan.
It was smooth sailing.
I did.
You did it. All right. Well, I'm glad you made it back. I'm glad you never go on vacation again in the summer.
Probably not. My boss
I feel you, dude. We did that too, and I was like, no, we're never doing this again. And my wife every year is like, we could go to Charleston, we could go to here, we could go. And I'm like, nope. And then she's like, why,
dude, I'm
not
do
this.
You know what? I used to dream being a father. I'm gonna be a dad. I want to take my kids across the country one day.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Never gonna happen.
Dude, the best thing to do is save the money and put them on a plane.
That's it.
Well, but the whole thing is the experience of
seeing the country.
Yeah, your parents yelling at you for 5 straight days.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up and sit down.
Shut the fuck up.
No, hell no. I didn't do that. I
don't know where we are. We're
like, all right,
Minnesota. I don't know.
Yeah. It was like, we're going to California. Are we? Yeah, we're flying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
but like I said, like Fred said, in your mind, and I agree with you, Fred, in your mind, we're going to rent an RV or we're going to rent a convertible and we're just going to go from beach to beach.
Right.
From ocean to ocean or whatever. And it's going to be awesome. We're going to see all the sights.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the world's biggest fur ball.
My inner Clark Griswold.
I
want to be Clark Griswold.
Some blonde chick's going to flash me on the interstate. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's all your dreams.
Eat that sandwich.
But yeah, unfortunately, reality hits a little harder than that.
Yeah, especially nowadays, man.
Yeah, this is not feasible,
dude.
No.
Not when you can fly for cheaper, and that's
you can fly for cheaper than you can.
But I'll be very honest with you. I don't want to fly my children across country either. If that's unless we're going for a reason, we ain't doing it for fun.
No, it's the best thing. What you do is you always this is what I used to do. I'd be like, all right, you got to sit with your mom. And they'd be like, we couldn't get all 4 seats together. So they would sit close to the front and I'd sit in the exit row. I'd be away from them, I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude, it's not.
But see, that's the thing about my kids too. If I set them next to strangers, they would be the most well-behaved fucking children.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Ever.
Yeah, but if they're sitting next to me,
dude, they're gonna cut a fool.
That's what
they gonna cut a fool.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. They know what they can get away with.
That's insane. Yeah, they know what they can get away with it. Yeah,
just like us, we know what we can get away with, and we can only get away with about 30 minutes of show before we take a break. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with more if Allan doesn't fuck it up.
I am tired.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome back to the 148th edition of Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, as we always do, we're going to try something totally new, and it's probably going to fail miserably. So, get ready. I mean, I'm just saying this is what's going to happen. Get ready for our attempt at blind rankings. This is a big thing on the TikToks, Fred, just so you know. So if we post this on our TikTok.
Is it?
People
didn't know that.
I was reading about it because I was like, what the fuck is this thing we're doing? And they were like, oh, TikTok. They love it. So Allan is going to give us, we have 3 blind rating sets, I guess, lists. Yeah. Allan is going to give us our first subject, and then we'll start. So, Fred, do you know how this goes? For those listening at home who don't know how it goes, Allan's going to give us 5 things one at a time. We're not going to know what any of the other ones are, so we have to rank them 1 through 5 blindly.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yes.
I'm confused now.
Yeah, because Allan's confused about it.
Yeah, I'm confused because that's not what Fred told me.
Yeah, it is. I said you give us. I said you give us
one
whatever you're gonna get. One thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we'll rank it between 1 and 5.
We have to make the guess of like, this is gonna be the 4th.
That's why I said like I give you Sofia Vergara.
Right.
Yeah, but that's
where are you gonna put him? Where are you gonna put her? 1 through 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Get it?
But you don't know who I'm coming with next.
Right. And so you have to.
You don't want to give her number 1. You don't want to give her number 1
right.
because I'm gonna throw Selma Hayek in there. Right. And you're gonna be like, yeah, I put Selma Hayek over. But
and you can't change it. That's the thing. You can't change it. And then at the end, you look at it and we go, oh, your list is stupid.
Yes, and that's exactly what happened.
That's how it works. So, Allan, what is your list? What are we ranking?
What are we ranking? Languages.
Okay, so best, most popular, our favorite. How do we?
It would be the top 5 languages in the world, I guess.
Okay, so our opinion of the top 5 languages.
Yes,
that's. Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be great, Fred. It's gonna be great.
Let's get it.
All right, Allan. So, what's our first language?
Bengali.
Bengali. That's what they speak in India.
Bengali, India. Ooh, that's.
I will rank. You know what? I'm going to do this as the top 5 hardest languages to understand. For me personally, you guys can rank it however you want. I'm going to put Bengali at number 3.
Do you know what Bengali sounds like? What it sounds like?
Yes, it sounds like that movie RRR. I can't do that, Fred. You can do that. You and Allan can do it.
Do it.
That's right.
Do any of it. I can't.
I don't know.
Like,
is that
like
Bengali?
That's like a poo from The Simpsons.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But not English.
Bengali.
Yeah, but not speaking the other language. That's the thing. Fred.
even though Parker did last time Parker did the train to hello fried rice.
Right, which one was worse? Yes, I did get a little bit of pushback from the Asian community.
I will give Bengalese.
So I rank it 3.
You rank it 3.
Number 2.
Okay.
Fred says number 2.
I'm 2.
All right.
So what do? I give you the right
give
answer?
us another one.
Give us another one.
I'll give you all right. Mandarin.
Mandarin. Okay, so again, if we're going through hardest for me to speak or understand, Mandarin is going to go number 2 for me.
Shishi.
Shishi.
So I can understand a little bit. I understand a little bit of it.
Okay.
So, I already used my number 2.
You already used number 2. Bengali was number 2 for you. Okay, so we got this flipped around, Steven Seagal.
So my ranking was fucked up.
There's not. Right. You can't win or lose. We all lose if you haven't told. And the people who ultimately lose are the listeners. So you're welcome.
All right. What about English?
English is number 5 because I can understand it.
Well, you said hardest.
I said hardest for me to understand. I can understand English.
No. We're not doing the hardest to understand. It's the most. Isn't it the most?
Matt wants to do hardest to understand.
I'm doing it my way.
I will do
directions.
I will do it your way, Allan. Most popular. So
yeah,
well, we know English
is number 1.
Probably number 1 in that situation.
Okay.
See, that changes the rankings for me. So, all right, I'll leave it. You know what? It's number 1. So number 1 for me, English. Number 2, Mandarin. Number 3, Bengali.
Number 2,
Terrible
Bengali.
list.
Number
3,
3,
Mandarin.
Mandarin.
All right, what's next?
Russian.
Das Vidanya. Number 5. Have some meat soup.
Natasha. I love the way they say Natasha. I'm going to say Natasha is number 4.
Splash the pot.
Yeah. I'll do it tonight.
Right, so he's got number 4. So let's see what my number 4 is and what Fred's number 5 is.
All right. Spanish.
Hey, baby! I ain't gonna do that.
This is the most
I'm not gonna do that in front of Allan.
This is the most racist segment we've had so far tonight.
I guess
Spanish
that's
is
my
number 4.
5. I wish I could speak Spanish. I can't.
We may not be that far off though, Fred, honestly, because I mean, when you're looking at populations, Mandarin and China and India both have huge populations.
Right.
So, all right, Allan,
I think Allan gave them to us in correct order.
Did you give them to us in the straight?
No,
one
I
through
did not.
five order?
I did not give it to your correct order, but Parker got them right.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he did English number 1. He did Bengali number 2, Mandarin number 3.
Wait, no, I flipped that around. Fred got it right.
Oh, Fred got it right.
More or
Okay.
less. We both got it a little bit wrong.
A little bit.
I said Mandarin was number 3 for me. No, Mandarin was
no,
number
I
2.
said
Bengali was
Mandarin
number
was
3.
Yeah,
Right.
Bengali
Yeah.
was number 2.
Yeah, Bengali.
Pretty
was number
close.
2.
Pretty close.
Right.
Great. Well, that one's done. All right. I'll go next. That can't be worse. It's going to be worse. Just be warned. You'll wish we were back in the days when we were ranking languages, because now you guys are going to be ranking tallest things.
Ah, okay.
Tallest
That's
things.
another fact.
No, it's not.
It's factual.
Because the whole point. No, it's not. And you'll
Oh,
understand
you're
why
just
in a
gonna
minute.
give us tall things.
I'm just going to give you
I got
5
you.
things, and you got to tell me if you think it's going to be taller.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to rank these. I have 5 things, right? Number 1, egg.
From tallest to shortest, one is the tallest.
I don't know. It's your
gotta give
rankings.
us-
One should be the tall. Ideally, yes. One would be the tallest.
One would be the tallest.
Yes.
Egg.
And 5 would be the shortest. So egg.
Egg, like fried egg, or
like
just
egg.
the egg? It's
Just
like
egg.
the egg.
The list says egg.
Egg.
These are
I'm gonna go
purposely
4.
vague.
I'm going to
All
go
right, number
4.
4.
I'm gonna go tallest.
You think the egg is the tallest thing?
I mean, considering it's your list, maybe you're right.
I mean, if you're going to put it at number 1, you're going to put it at number 1. I can't stop.
No, I'm not gonna put it on number.
Like
I'm gonna put it
ants.
at number 3. I'll put it on number 3.
All right, number 3. Fair enough.
Dust mites.
Number 2, atoms. No, number 2,
A quartz.
or my second next one,
Quartz.
paperclip.
Damn, you see? Yeah, you're right, Allan. He's fucking doing it.
Or am I? You don't even know what's coming up.
Yeah.
You better guess good. You gotta guess right.
The God particle.
Hey, maybe that's next.
5.
Love is the next one.
Love.
How tall is love?
Taller
All
than
right.
the speed.
Fred
of
puts.
love.
Okay, so Fred, you have egg at number 4, paperclip at number 5, right?
Yep.
Okay. How about you, Allan? Egg at number 3.
Egg is number 3. Paperclip is number 4. I'll put
Okay.
number 4.
All right. Next one, waterfall.
Number 2.
Number 2. What do you think, Allan?
What is it?
Waterfall. It's fucking right.
Waterfall.
Don't go
Oh,
chasing water. Which waterfall? Is
Just
it like
waterfall.
one?
Yeah,
Just
that's
waterfall.
that
The
was,
one in the Reedy River?
Yes.
Like the
yeah.
one in Africa?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it could be the one in Hawaii, Jurassic Park.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all those. It's just waterfalls.
All right.
Is it taller
number
or
2.
shorter than egg?
Chasing
2. Number 2.
waterfall.
Number 2 for egg. Number 2 for waterfall. All right. We got 2 more guys. So Fred, you have number 1 and 5 open, right? Still
1 and 3.
1 and 3, and Allan, you have 1 and 5. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is smaller egg. It's just a smaller egg than the other egg.
What is it?
I already did number 5, right? No, I did number 3.
No, yeah, you did. You have number 1 and number 5 available.
So it's smaller egg. It's an egg. It's an egg smaller than the other egg.
It's an egg that's smaller than the other egg. It's smaller. Egg. This is so stupid.
How is the egg that's smaller than the other egg above the egg?
You are the one who made these rankings.
I have to put it in 3.
That's the whole point. Is you made egg, smaller egg, bigger than egg. That's the whole fucking point of this. All right, Allan, I'm guessing you're putting smaller egg at 5.
Yeah, I guess I have no choice because I've already
number 1.
No,
all right. So the last one. So both of your number 1s, and I think you're right on this. I don't know for sure. Clouds.
Clouds.
Yeah.
They're not that tall though.
Yeah,
Are they tall?
They're taller than waterfalls, right?
Taller waterfall. Yeah. So cloud would be number 1. Yeah.
They're higher than waterfalls.
Oh, so am I. So at this point, number 1.
So was Freddie at one time.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I was woo!
You're like, I was all kinds of waterfalls.
Wow.
Actually, you should have said Freddie.
Yeah.
It
would have been
Freddie on the Memorial Day
highest.
weekend.
It's the
Freddie
tallest.
on Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, that was our list of egg, paperclip, waterfall, smaller egg, and clouds. What a stupid fucking list that I made up. I had to do something because I knew you guys were gonna do something different.
So what was it?
That was it. There's the you
That
made
was
the
it.
list.
There's no right or
Allan
wrong
had
answer.
cloud number 1, waterfall number 2, egg number 3, paperclip number 4, and smaller egg number 5. That sounds like about right to me.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
And Fred had clouds, waterfall,
Wiener.
smaller egg, and then
paperclip.
paperclip. So there you go.
Yeah,
What a
the
stupid
egg and the
fucking
smaller
list.
egg. I had the egg and the smaller egg.
Right,
Flip-
you'd have been great.
Flip-floppity. All right, so
All right,
my list
better than mine.
is gonna be really good.
All
That's
right.
why we saved it for
So,
last.
Is it a beautiful list?
It's
It's
beautiful.
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's the best list ever. You never find a list like this one.
I asked that. I said, "Have you seen this list?" And they said, "No one's ever done this list."
So I want you guys
Okay.
to rank in your own opinions
Sure.
the best, the highest grossing, the third highest grossing movies for each year from 1982 to 1985. 6.
Rank
1982
them
to-
by, wait a minute. Rank them by
1982 to 1986.
1986.
Or
Don't you
rank
look
them
it
by-
up, Matt. Stop looking it up.
I'm not
You're
looking
looking it up. I know you
I'm
are.
not. Look, my hands are free.
Fucking looking. Put them up. Put
You'd
your fingers
hear-
up your nose. Put one finger from each hand up your nose.
All right. So, are you wanting us to rank this? This is ridiculous. Are you wanting us to rank this by the amount of money that they made, or how are we ranking this?
By your opinion of the movie.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh,
what
okay.
movie we think is best?
Right. I'm not
Between
going to
82 and 82 and 85.
Between 82
Between 82 and
86.
85. 86.
All right.
5 movies.
It's more for time. Bloop.
It's Morphin.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, because it's more for time.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ghostbusters. It's Morphin time.
I had to wait till he saw it.
I didn't even say it.
It's a visual gag. So I was going to do like this. I was going to be
I
like,
was like, oh,
more for
shit.
time. But I can't get it to cover me up. It's got to go right there. All right, anyway, visual gags, folks. Work great for podcasts. Okay, so Ghostbusters. We started off with Ghostbusters, huh? I'm going to...
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm going to give that a number 2. hedging my bets.
I'm saying number 3.
Number 3?
Okay.
Because that's the first one he gave us.
So. Right. It's easy to put it right in the middle.
There you go.
But when the next two are like not good, you're gonna.
Yeah, it could be.
All right, what's number?
Octopus.
James Bond.
Number.
James
4.
Bond. Octopussy.
Number 4 for me.
I say number 5 on Octopussy.
Okay, number 5. Rocky 4.
Ooh, Rocky 4. That was
Rocky 4. That was Drago.
Drago.
Oh, okay. No, Drago's Rocky 3. No, Drago's Rocky 4. Okay, yeah.
Rocky 4.
I'm glad you said
Rocky
that.
5 is
Rocky
Gun.
5, man. I would have been like, oh, fucked up. That should have been like,
Which one was Rocky 5? Was that Tommy?
Tommy Gunn.
Yeah, Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn.
Yeah, that was
Get down, you just keep getting up. It's not about hard you hit. It's about how many times you can get up.
No, that's not Rocky 5. That's Rocky Balboa. Rocky 5 did not exist.
6.
Rocky 5 did not exist.
Oh, that was the Rocky 5.
Yeah, Rocky 5 is the one we don't want to remember.
Right, exactly. So I will say Rocky 4 is number 3.
Yeah, I would say Rocky 4 is number 3.
So I have number 1 is open. Number 4 is open.
Number 2 is Ghostbusters.
Right, number 2 is Ghostbusters. Number 3 is open. Number 4 is 2 is Ghostbusters. 3 is Rocky 4. 4 is Octopussy.
4 is Octopussy. Okay.
So I got 1 and 5. So this one better be a fucking banger.
And pussy.
Okay.
Octopussy.
Aliens.
Oh, see, look at that.
Oh, aliens. Damn. I say aliens.
But, okay, so I'm trying to think what's left.
You got 1 and 1.
No, I know. No, I mean, but what movie could be left?
Oh,
I'm gonna take a risk.
He's the third highest grossing.
I'm gonna put Aliens at 5.
Ooh.
I don't think this is a good idea, but we gotta switch.
Well,
it up.
I got no choice. I got 2 and 1, 2 left. So yeah,
Right.
Either 2. I'd say it's 2.
I hope the next one is like Ladybugs.
The Ladybugs was awesome, man. Rodney Dangerfield was killed.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like Back to School. It's gonna be a Rodney Dangerfield movie.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Tootsie.
No, number 1.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
See, there you go. Number 1 for me.
I guess it's number 1. I got no choice.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. That's the whole thing.
Tootsie's your number 1, huh?
Tootsie's both of our number 1s.
Michael Keaton dressed as a woman, huh?
Yep,
That's
I love
number 1.
No, that wasn't Tootsie. Was it Michael Keaton? Was it Michael Keaton?
No,
it was Dustin.
No, Dustin Hoffman. Yeah, Michael Keaton was Mr. Palm.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So, do you want to know the years?
Sure.
Might as well.
All right. So, 82 was Tootsie.
Tootsie, yeah.
83 was Octopussy.
Sure.
84 was Ghostbusters. 85 Rocky 4. 86 Aliens.
There you go, Allan.
And did you know in 1985, Stallone had 2. He had the second highest and the third highest.
Was it Cobra?
First Blood. Rambo, First Blood.
Oh, yeah. First Blood was awesome.
And Rocky 4
awesome.
came out at the same time.
And then there was First Blood Part 2, which was Second Blood.
Yeah, and then First Blood Part 3, which was
Did that exist? I don't think that existed either.
Yeah, Rambo 3 was in Afghanistan.
Rambo 3, yeah, that's the one where he was blowing motherfuckers up with it.
Yeah. No.
He was chopping them down with that damn
No. Rambo 3 was the one had the horses and he helped the Afghans beat the Russians.
No.
Yeah. That's
9/11 was Rambo's fault.
Yeah. And then he did another Rambo, and that's the one that he helped the missionaries.
He didn't take his shirt off for that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Rambo 4 came out in 2008. Yeah, because that was like
you live to live or something, lie to die, or some shit like that. And one of them sayings that he had. I watched it, so it don't matter.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Well, that's ridiculous. So this, what do you guys think about this? Feel free to tweet us and whatever.
I should
let us know
movies.
How great this. Well, Allan, in 2.5 years when we decide to do this again, keep that feather in your cap.
No, I'll fuck it up and do like top 10.
No, I know.
Farts and some shit like that.
I'm surprised we didn't do that. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna do something that's real weird, like how tall stuff is, because it's one of you is gonna be like top 10 Hollywood buttholes, and the other one's gonna be like the other top 10 Hollywood buttholes.
Well, if I say top 10 Hollywood buttholes, man, Fred will get them all right. He's like, AMC to the moon.
Who do you think the number one butthole? Not like number one looking butthole, but the number one
like
butthole.
asshole.
Yeah, like who do you think that is in Hollywood?
Steven Seagal.
He's not in Hollywood. He's in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Although I will say, we watched. My wife decided that the kids needed to experience one of her favorite movies of all time. Keep in mind, she's a little younger than us, Fred. And so she was like, "We're going to watch one of my favorite movies." And I was like, "Okay." Don't know where this is going because you never know with her, which is why I love her. And she's like, "Okay, here we go."
Requiem for a Dream.
No, close.
Memento.
Memento's awesome.
Memento's a good movie.
It is.
It's kind of the opposite of that.
Watch the kids.
It's three ninjas.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
So wow. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like I would have rather it been Requiem for a Dream. But
Three Ninjas wasn't bad.
Three Ninjas was not terrible. It was terrible.
Does it hold up?
No. Did it hold up back then? No.
No, it didn't hold up.
So much so we watched like
my
50
wife
minutes
did
of
the same
it.
thing with the Babes in Toyland, like Keanu Reeves and Drew Barrymore. Like, it was horrible.
I forgot about that movie. Thanks for reminding me.
Well, but what's awesome about Three Ninjas, and I will give it credit for this, is it had a lot of like almost celebrity lookalikes in it. Like the main bad guy in the first one looked just like Steven Seagal. And so I was like, "Oh, it's Steven Seagal," and she's like, "That's not Steven Seagal." I'm like, "It's Steven Seagal." In this movie, this is Steven. This is the only way I'm going to watch it.
It's a Steven Seagal type.
I watched.
There was a black cop that looked just like Eddie Murphy. This came out in like 80 or 92, right?
Yeah,
so I was like, "Oh yeah, it looks just like Eddie Murphy." And she's like, and he's like, all the wisecracking detective. Right. Like, that's not Eddie Murphy. I'm like, no, it's Eddie Murphy. That's the only Eddie Murphy they can afford.
That's like
Eddie Murphy.
I'm telling my kids
it's Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
You know,
he got
got,
mad at me because they even had like a budget Mr. Miyagi. I know. I can't wait.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm excited to be like, hey, it was fine.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like, hey, it's fine, but still,
I hope it's better than Beverly Hills Cop 4, 3.
Yeah.
When they went to the Wonderland, or
yes, they pushed that one.
That shit was terrible. Okay, okay.
I'm sure it'll be great. And if it's not great, we're gonna watch it anyway.
But see, I haven't even seen previews. Like they ain't even got the
they got all the old school guys back in it. They got
Taggart
and they got the dude from the Herplex Simplex 5. He's in it.
Judge Ronhold.
Yeah, he's in it, and the guy that the guy that does the
Balky.
Yeah.
Balky. That's Balky, like that dude will forever be Balky, man.
Yeah, he's in it.
That's awesome.
Which I thought he was dead. So I was like, oh yeah, he's
he's back.
Perfect. Ahmed.
So it's gonna be great. We'll live stream it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, sure.
Netflix.
Yeah, well, I think we can do that. I don't know how that works. We should.
I think we can. I don't know if we can live stream it. We can watch it together.
Right.
Like as a group.
Right. Yeah. If any of our listeners want to watch
it with us. You can watch it.
I'm saying just tweet the show. I want to hashtag I want to watch Beverly Hills Cop 4 with you guys. Like as soon as it comes out, let me know how I can do that. That's all one hashtag. And then we'll send you an invite to it.
Please, nobody do that.
I hope somebody does do it.
I hope they do. I want to watch it. Come on, let's watch it together.
Yeah, I want to watch it with.
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Let's go out to the movies. Let's go out to the movies.
Sweet home.
Fucking eat some snacks. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're glad you were with us. We're glad we're here. Honestly,
you're glad you were with us.
We're glad you were with us. We're glad we're with us. We're glad that next week will be a different show. So is next week on the July 4th? Yeah, we got.
Happy America's birthday.
It'll be
happy July 4th, America. Yeah, but happy July 4th for everybody who's listening right now. It's going to be in a couple days.
Recording. Yeah.
Right, we will probably be drunk.
Which is the day that Beverly Hills Cops comes out.
Look at that. Look at that. So, if you want to watch it live and be on the show, just tweet the show.
Whoa.
Exit or whatever, Instagram and TikTok. Hashtag. I know it's July 3rd and I should spend time with my family, but I'd rather spend time with the Black Lincoln Collective.
Actually, I may be home. I may be home then.
It's a good hashtag, Fred.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. If Allan's here, hashtag tweet the show and hashtag it. I hope Allan's home so that I can watch Beverly Hills Cop 4 with him and also the other guys from the Black Lincoln Collective podcast because it's my favorite podcast that happens once a week.
Oh, one word.
Yeah.
Yeah. All one hashtag, please.
One hashtag.
Yeah. One hashtag.
There you go. Hashtag fart. Allan will understand that. We should tweet.
Yes, I understand that.
Hashtag fart. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Merriest of Independence Days to you all. May aliens not invade us.
That's next week. That's next week.
That's this week, bro.
That's this week.
No.
That's just in a few days.
Monday.
Happy birthday, Nate, by the way.
No.
Damn, I don't even know what day is what.
You don't need to know what day is what. You suck at music.
No, I don't.
Fired again.
I'm fired. Freddie, can I get a job? Can you hire me, Freddie?
Nope. No thanks.
I work for Freddie now.
Get these spotters up like garage.
The BLC podcast too.
Yeah. I work for the B.
Works for me. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We'll see you next week. Adios.
Adios.
Whatever.
Feliz compañeros.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Happy co-workers.
Oh, much barbecue.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hip. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious.